When strong and independent women do not need no man. We got a banger from Mankind. Let's get straight into it.
I think we're off to a great start.
Clavicles broken.
What's something women don't admit but absolutely all do?
Probably hate men.
Oh, wow.
I just want to know how you feel about men. I hate most of them.
Bro, when women say this stuff in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. When women say this stuff, it just tells me that you've had so many guys do you so dirty that you hate all men. Imagine a guy walking around saying, I hate all women. Women are like, come on, dude. The misandry is so normalized. But this just says to me that you were a runner.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I hate all men. All these guys have just done me so dirty. Yeah, it's because you got ran.
I just think most of them are not very useful anymore. Like, as women have grown, we take care of ourselves, and unless you're really going to elevate our life, like, what are you here for?
Bro, I'm telling you, that's why I say women want daddies. They don't want partners. They don't want husbands. They want daddies.
Oh, sweet irony.
Meanwhile,
nice. Oh my God. The airbags popped and everything.
What's 9 plus 9 plus 9?
9 plus 9 plus 9.
What was that, 91827?
21.
Yes.
What?
Okay. What's 7 plus 7 plus 7?
21.
Is that also 21?
Yeah, they're both 21.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
This is 2014. Dude, women are smart now.
Oh my, wow. That dude almost took a straight up gunshot to the chest. That's not something you can wipe off the next day. Good Lord. Cop who checked boxes to get hired reacts to a mirror in a gated residential neighborhood? I'm assuming? Maybe? These body cams are always epic.
No. There's a freaking mirror, bro. I turned that way.
You were scared, so you decided to just put 5 9mm slugs into the wall?
You stupid.
Take that gun away from her, bro.
Fuck.
Bro, chat, I don't know about you, but I would expect
But we have to
them
finish freaking clearing it.
to pay the cost of that. That would come out of the sheriff's budget right there.
Yeah, I didn't hit anything. There's a
I didn't
girl
hit
right
anything.
here.
That's even worse.
That's it.
911, what's your emergency?
Firstly, please don't send a female cop. For real, though, my dildo. Lord have mercy, bro. Like, she went in and shot up that mirror, laughing like you just don't shoot holes in that man's wall. That's what I'm saying. Like, so she was literally shooting at the first thing she saw, no matter what. That's scary, bro. That we're teaching cops to do this. She saw a mirror and just, I didn't hit anything. Kid next door breathing through his forehead. Oh my God. Shoots a mirror, says to the man in front of her, why didn't you communicate clearly? Oh my God. That is crazy work, bro. Shooting a mirror, like, get it together, man. Take her out of the field. She should not be in the field anymore. Building things as girls.
You understood it so well. Well, I wanted to be done with
Dude.
No.
Look like Rachel freaking Zegler. Oh my God. It gives you the instructions of exactly what to do.
You stupid.
Looks good.
Oh, good job.
So you had shared that
Yes.
you drink your own period blood, right?
Yes.
And your
What?
own urine.
Yes. I think it's important to remember that.
All right, we're done here.
what to do
I think it's important to remember that you're sick.
if you are approached in public by a boy.
Hi. Hey.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Meanwhile,
Can we bring back catcalling? Not specifically but like flirting.
Men don't do it anymore. And I noticed this because they don't walk up to bars and they don't flirt, like at the gym, anywhere. Men don't walk up to anyone.
When are women going to realize that if men are flirting with you, it's because you're not that hot?
Shots fired!
Like, it's the most mid women that demand that men flirt with them. Like, honey, you're not her. Your face looks like a peanut. You got pretty eyes, but I'm going to be honest, you look like an extra on the Barney show. Like, you're not all there.
Anywhere, but they don't even catcall. Like the creepy men who used to catcall don't even.
Hot women get catcalled. Mid women don't
do that anymore. Men have gotten like afraid to talk to women.
I wonder what could have happened.
Gee, let me think.
I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot. So this guy, I am alone with my son, by myself, a woman. And a male approached me in a parking lot. He's, "Excuse me, miss."
What an asshole!
I don't know why in the hell he was approaching me or what he was trying to do. And before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I turned around and I literally yelled at him and I said, "Do not approach me."
I didn't do fucking shit.
You see this? You see my point? Super frustrating,
I
bro.
just want to know why I showed up.
This is what happens when you have that constant victim mentality. You think everything bad is just going to happen to you. You got to have your head on a swivel, but stop thinking that everything that happens to you is such a bad thing. It's the victim Olympics. Do not approach me. Shut up.
Know why I show up to Costco looking like this? Looking like this.
A man at Costco asked if I needed help lifting a box. How cute. Baby girl, huh? Was she in a Subaru or a Jeep?
Shots fired! And the guy asked me if I can lift that box or if it's going to be too heavy.
Dude, you're such a badass, dude. Dude, you're dope. I would not be hanging out that window. I would not be hanging out that window. That's a bad idea.
That's dumb. That is a dumb, stupid, dumb idea.
Hey, get the fuck in the vehicle!
Get in the vehicle, bro.
Hey, get in it! You dumb fuck! Get out! Get inside!
Yeah.
No, you're not listening. It's not registering, okay?
Hey!
What's she doing? Why are you hanging out of it? You're gonna fall out.
Get in the buggy, you dumb fuck!
The hard-headedness, bro. Doesn't even want to get in.
You're an idiot!
It's more like natural selection.
That's crazy.
I don't believe you.
Oh, she knows what she's doing.
I never know what she's doing back there.
If every drunk redneck is telling you get in the vehicle, that might be an indication of something. Yeah, that is very stupid. And when is she like bouncing up and down? What is going on here? Like proof that stupid is a real disease today? Oh my God. I'd say let natural selection take its course. I'm sure she's a homie hopper, drunk, and screws everyone's friends. Oh my God. That's rich. At a certain point, I low-key wanted that to tip over. Bro, yeah. What a dumb mud cricket. Oh my Lord. Imagine a crowd of people yelling, calling you a dumbass. Should have let natural selection play out. You know, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't, bro. That is so dumb. Why would you play with your life like that? You fall out once, hit your little noggin, go kabink, and you're not going to be able to see straight tomorrow. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer that sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Ooh, he a hungry boy today. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki, free. Be careful. Goodness gracious, dude, you're gonna eat the camera. Oh my God, dude.
Walk into the room and you imagine that you're taking each four corners of the room and you're putting them in your pocket. Ooh.
Hi. You stupid.
What?
Oh, it is. How are you?
Shut the fuck up for a second. What were you
What were you saying?
This?
Did she just fart in a jar?
We have grown men still working in mines underground. It's 2025, and look at this.
I'm gonna be honest, that's terrifying.
As a society, that this is not okay. We need more women in the mines. Do you believe in women? I believe in women. Do you believe in women?
Yeah.
Then you should be marching in the streets. We need more women in the mines.
We'll have a happy new life and we'll have equal rights for all. Yay!
What's going on here? What a baller. Carrying all of his weight and her weight. He's doing all the work there. That's a big dude, man. That's a lot of forearm strength right there.
Now this is a really cool.
That is crazy. Held her entire body weight. Her hands were screaming. Bro, that's crazy. Good on that guy, bro. That was nutty. I've never seen that clip. That was actually pretty impressive. That'd be hard, bro. He's a big dude, though. He looks like
I
he's
like my
220.
coffee like I like my men.
What, from the back?
Fuck you.
You like to drain them. Sounds
Yeah,
about
you like to drain him, huh?
right.
Genuinely breaks my heart. Today is my 50th birthday. No husband, no kids. I made the cake myself. I'm not a feminist. I'm not a trad wife, although I do make some damn good sourdough, let me tell you that. I'm just gonna tell you this with two simple truths while I butter this like an idiot. No job is gonna make you feel the worth that being a wife or a parent will. And it doesn't matter how much success or money you have, if there is no one around to celebrate with you, it's probably not worth it.
Facts.
Meanwhile,
I love when girls break up with their boyfriend. Thank you. Yes.
Misery loves company, bro.
Yes. An angel has gained its wings again.
A runner has gained its wings.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
A runner has gained her shoes.
Thank you. Please keep doing this. Break up with him.
Oh my God. It'd be the women that talk the most about it. Why is she doing all that?
I wish you weren't a liar.
How long do you think an all-female society would last with these feminists?
Like, bro, what is that? Like cropping his face out when he probably paid for the vacay?
Deep-rooted problems and stuff them down inside until they burst out in episodes.
Be a man.
Be a man.
wait. What did he say again?
I don't want to do that.
What's something most men today are getting completely wrong about masculinity?
It's not about them. The beauty of masculinity is I'm going to be strong, I'm going to be powerful, I'm going to be a protector, I'm going to be a provider, but I'm doing all of these things for something or someone else.
Brian, I heard a quote about, what it is to be a man. I can't remember the exact quote, but it was like, there's different stages in a man's life where he's seeking out different things. Like when you're a young man in your 20s, you're seeking validation, you're seeking out love. In 30, you find someone that you can love, so you give love and reciprocate. You get that love reciprocated, right? You give love and get love. And in your 40s, I think it's either in your 40s or your 50s where you become love. I think that's kind of around the quote, but it's something to that effect where, in my opinion, like probably about, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was sitting around the house and got all my chores done, got everything done with Cass and I. And we were just sitting at the house. None of my boys were on Call of Duty. So I was like, you know what? I just want to be useless. And I got into a bit of a funk in my head. I was like, I just want to do nothing. And the Cass is like, well, let's go do this. I was like, no, I want to do nothing. And it kind of just like, it irked me that I wanted to do nothing. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go mow the yard. And then I listened to As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. If you want to unbuck your life, there's 3 easy ways. Listen to As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, get in the gym and fix your diet. Eat a whole food diet. Be a carnivore diet, whatever you want. But I realized that I didn't feel good as a man internally unless I was actually useful. Me looking to being useless actually made me feel worse. When I was useful and I went out and mowed the yard and did something that I didn't want to do, and it's like, you know, it's May right now in Texas. It's already hot. Dude, it's already in the 90s. And, you know, I'm old. So I'm out there freaking mowing the yard, sweating bullets. It's hot out there, dude. But I found out that once I became useful, it made me not want to be useless. I don't know, chat, is there any validity in that? What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. Let's say that chivalry's dead. She just spilled beer all over. Oh my God, what is he going to give her a little bit more?
That you'll make, and the mistake that a lot of people that are on your journey make, is there's a peak out there, and that's where you want to get. And so you lock your eyes on that peak. All right? Don't do that. Okay? You don't look at the man you want to be in 20 years. You only have to fix one thing today. Just today. That's it. Do I have a problem with my dad today? No, I'm doing other stuff. I'm not worried about it. Am I a man that I can like and respect today?
Solid advice, dude. It goes back into a quote that I try to live by: is fall in love with the journey, not the destination. A lot of people like to look really far forward, which I think it's good to have a vision, a long-term vision of what you want for your life. Because a dream without a goal is just sloppy plans, and or what is it? A dream without a plan is, what's the quote? A dream without a plan is just a wish. So yeah, dude, you got to think about this stuff. But I think this is good because us as men, at least for me, I tend to overthink sometimes about the future, my financial future. Cass, Lokes, what am I going to do? Now, we got a baby girl on the way. What kind of father am I going to be? So I worry about this stuff. But when I started this channel, all I said was I'm going to post every single day for an entire year and see what happens. And I posted every single day for an entire year, and my life changed. I was able to quit my 9-to-5. I was able to retire Cass, and now I get to spend time with my family and make stupid videos with you guys. It's great, dude. It's incredible. I wish everybody had this, but not everybody wants to be in front of a camera and, say controversial things and, risk being canceled or risk losing their job. But I was doing this the whole time I had a 9-to-5, and I was saying all this stuff, and eventually the people that I went to work with, they found my channel. And they're like, wow, Levi, you be saying some wild stuff. I'd be like, yeah. And then don't fire me, though. Luckily, I never got fired. But here we are. She's married and wants to know she can convince her husband. Okay, what is this clip about? Let's jump into the Discord.
I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all,
what?
She's a runner, she's a track star. First of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not gonna play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man. It's sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make,
and imagine a woman being built like a truck talking about the side dude.
Is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing. Ooh. You did. Ooh. Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility.
Eating this lady alive, I love it.
I'm gonna tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety or anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage...
And this lady looks like a green bean. Talking about got a side piece. Boy.
Just not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with.
Ooh.
You invited that into your marriage. You corrupted your home. The best thing for you to do, because he does have the right to leave you. The best thing that you could do, the responsible thing you can do, is either end that relationship on the side or leave that man alone and let somebody else find him.
Clap it up, clap it.
Wow. Yeah, wow. Horrible. Talking about keeping side, like we've lost our way. That is insane to me that in a modern day, this woman's married talking about how do I convince my husband to let me keep my side piece. Polyamory never works. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Polyamory never works. Multiple romantic relationships never work. You always like somebody more, want to be with somebody more. Monogamy, in my opinion, is the only way. Monogamy is the only way to build a family, have a nuclear family, and build generations of happiness through family members and also generational wealth. That's just my opinion. But Loki, what do you think? He's like, I think I'm over this, dude. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.